of origami. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited because it's my 3rd year as a teacher. I can't believe it. And it feels like my first real year since it's my first year, like full time. And I'm so excited. Yes, so I do have laundry right there in case you saw. I did clean my space out nice yesterday. My desk area is looking lovely. I wrote myself a nice sweet note here too. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. Let me show you my outfit real quick. I gotta go catch the bus. But actually, I'm gonna just turn the camera around and show you that way. So I got this scarf from the thrift store, earrings, yellow skirt. I'm gonna get the rest of my summer fits off, if you know what I mean. Very Wisdom-Ife, right? Okay, so excited. So I missed my bus. Right when I was walking out, I saw it zoom past. I was like, oh my God. But then I was like, you know what? Relax. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm just gonna eat my pineapple until the next one. Miss one, next one coming, or whatever Gucci Man said. Sometimes we don't need to react to things. Actually, a lot of times we don't need to react. Things are happening exactly the way that it's happening, and it's human, you know, to have a reaction. But you don't have to keep entertaining it. It happened. I can't go chase the bus. I can't go, you know, I can't go force them to let me on. It already rolled by. So what can I do? Why would I sit there and use my energy to react when I can just relax? What a word. This is super good. I just have a good feeling about the year. I feel like I've grown a lot over the summer into myself and into my confidence. And I feel like I can be a better vessel for what God wants me to share with the children. I can be a better teacher. Got to work a little early, so now I'm just grounding. I came to ground my energy. The book that I'm reading right now is called Reawakening the Natural Genius of African Children, or something along those lines, by Amos Wilson. Let me pull it out so I can show. Okay, so it's actually Awakening the Natural Genius of Black Children by Amos Wilson. It has me so excited. I just feel so aligned, and I feel passionate. I'm in the right place. I know that I'm in the right place. I just love that for me. Like, I just feel like I'm radiating love. This part of the book was also talking about, ooh, it's a big old cicada. It's talking about like women and men in traditional African societies being kind of trained to be parents. Having children is a social responsibility, and caring for children is a social responsibility, especially in the context of nation building, of African nation building. Yeah, that just hit me extra hard this morning, because I just feel like, yeah, while my job is fun, it is also a responsibility, a big responsibility, to create the environment for our children to excel, because our children are naturally gifted and are naturally ahead, but we have to be able to cultivate the environment for them to be stimulated. I just feel so aligned. I feel like I'm in the right place. I feel like this is where I'm supposed to be at this moment in time, and it's really the best feeling. So yeah.
Stamp it down. Oh yeah. Okay.
Got it? And you just rinse it.
All right.
You are cute. You are smart. intelligent. You are beautiful inside and out. The ancestors walk with you. You are never alone. You will never be alone. So this morning, oh, by the way, it's day 2. I think what I'm going to do is make a vlog for the first week. So, or something, I don't know. But I had an interesting experience this morning because there was a mom and her babies on the metro. The baby was crying and very emotional, and they were behind me, so I couldn't see them, but I knew it was my people. Mom kept saying, like, shut up to the baby. I don't know their story. She could have several kids and be stressed out. You know, it's not like we live in a place that supports the needs of Black mothers. So there could be a lot of reasons. I know that people's reactions to what's happening is not based on what's happening. It's based off of what they know of how to deal with things. And so who am I to judge, you know? Although it was breaking my heart that she was telling her baby to shut up. And the whole situation was heartbreaking for me. My whole thing is, like, sometimes we like to claim, you know, that we're activists and that we care about our people and we care about the community and all of these things that we say about doing the work and what that means and what that looks like. And to me, I've always thought, like, since living here, that it's so much different than what we say, and it's simpler than a lot of what we say. Oh, you got to do the work by changing the laws and whatnot. I think it's much simpler than that, but at the same time, I think it's a lot more complex because it takes bravery, it takes courage. If I went over to that lady and I was talking to her, and I was talking to the baby, I would be standing out of the norm, which is to stand there and act like it's not happening. Or I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense. I'm still trying to find ways to put my thoughts into words, to be honest, in a clear and concise way. But I think that that's what the work looks like. I feel like there's a lot of things that are happening right in our faces, and we have the opportunity to face it instead of turning the other cheek and being onlooker. I don't know. I think that situation this morning broke my heart, but of course I've been trying to keep my vibration high, and so I just reframed it and just say, like, okay, what can I learn from this situation? Like, what was this here to teach me? And what I took away from it is just that I have a lot of growing and a lot of work to do. This is an opportunity for growth for me. Like, one day I can be brave enough and courageous enough to confront things like that. You know, talk to the mother or see what's going on, or just confront these things that we're faced with. Not saying that I have to fix it or that it's my responsibility or my role to, like, come in and save the day. But I do think to one another, we have a responsibility to step in when we understand and we see that there's an issue. You know, just like the elders on the train, even, like, we have a responsibility to one another to do that. I think that that's just a reflection of an area of growth that I would like to develop in. And where I work is very safe for Black children, very healing, and the type of mama that I want to be, the type of mother I want to be is healed. I want to be able to deal with my child from a safe place. Like, telling a child to shut up is crazy. Like, I just want to be able to find healing, you know, before I decide to have children, right? But, you know, that's me. But that doesn't mean that, like, other children are less deserving of that. Like, just because I've put myself in a bubble of safe space where I see children being treated properly and whatnot, that doesn't mean that that other children are less deserving of it. Like, how are we deciding which children deserve this safe space, which children don't? How do we deal? You know, those children need us too, and not even need, they deserve to have safe space too, you know? So it's like, we got to be careful about how we are deciding these things when we're talking about doing work, you know? we can't just put ourselves in a bubble of safe space and act as if there aren't other things happening outside of it. And I'm just so, I'm not frustrated, but I do feel quite passionate about it. I gotta figure out how to word it, but I have to have grace. I'm only in my early 20s. When I was in my early 20s, I cared so much, but I just didn't know what to do when I was on the train and my heart was breaking and my mother was telling her daughter to shut up. But when I'm in my early 30s, I'll be saying that, and I'll be like, but now, you know, this is like nothing to me. This work is like nothing. No, I'm just kidding. But like, yeah, that's just how I feel. I just have to remember to give myself grace too, because I am really young. And to be a young girl going up to some mother and talking to her child on a train by herself in the city, it's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of crazy as a young girl. But I just really care. Like, yeah, I just really care. So I'm excited to grow in that area. Right here?